So what's good with y'all YouTube? It's Pwnzyy back with another motherfucking video, man. I know I've been on a little hiatus. I haven't really uploaded nothing since 2K19 besides my Scaretage and like those 2K tattoo tutorials, but I'm back with this one on 2K20. I promise I'm gonna be uploading more. And real quick before we get this video started, I want to make sure y'all follow me on all social medias. My Twitter, Instagram, and my Twitch, which I stream probably 4 to 5 times a week on, will be down in the description. And we're gonna get straight into this video. I'm gonna show y'all the best tattoo tutorial that y'all gonna ever get in 2K. I've been doing this since 2K15, 16, 17, and 18 and 19, and now I'm gonna show you how we get it done in the 20 so y'all can have some good tattoos and not them boo-boo tattoos. So we're gonna hop straight into it. And basically what y'all are gonna see me is just pick a bunch of tattoos right now, so y'all could pick like the same ones as me. I'm gonna pick more than what I'm probably gonna use, just because you don't pay for them until you like what's it called, till you confirm it, I guess you would say. Yeah, so until you confirm it, you don't have to pay for it, so you could just pick a bunch of these and like use different variations or whatever. So I'm just gonna fast forward to the end of the video to when I pick all of them, and I'm gonna show y'all what I pick exactly, so that way you guys don't have to like sit here and watch me yig. So as y'all can see, man, here's all the tattoos that I had picked out. So I picked out multiple sleeves, because for the sleeves you're gonna need at least 2 to cover a full arm for the inside and the outside without blowing them up too big. Because a lot of people, what I see in 2K, a lot of y'all tattoos, it just be like shit like this, and y'all will do like some stupid shit like here, I'll show y'all exactly like what people do. They get like this tattoo. I can't even make this big. Usually they'll take like a lion head or something, put it over their whole entire chest. I can't put nothing on my chest yet because I'm not a superstar 1. But yeah, so y'all get the point of the what's it called. So as y'all can see, man, these are the tattoos that I'm picking. I have 6 different sleeves so I can mess around a little bit. Also, what you guys are gonna want to take into note is that for each arm, if you're doing like sleeves just completely and then like touching up little areas in it, you're gonna need at least 2 sleeves per arm. So that's 18k VC just on sleeves, and then depending what you're gonna add and touch up. And I always like to add like a couple things into the touch up on the sleeves, because it just adds like a little bit more detail to me instead of just being like a plain sleeve. And I recommend that you don't use just one sleeve, because when you try to use just one sleeve like for the whole arm, it just, here, let me just like show y'all instead of like explaining. Bro, if that looks good to you, just go ahead and click off the video like right now, because that is not what we're about here. We're about quality over quantity, not the other way. So yeah, so like what I usually do with the sleeves, this is not how I'm doing it, but this is just so you could get like a thing. See, so like you put it like that. I'll probably mess around with it, because as you can see, like on his hand right there, it's not really too even. And then you can go around and you're gonna see that it's not fully, well actually this one is kind of complete, but see how it's not fully complete like as a sleeve. So you're gonna need a little bit more to add to the tattoo. So that's why I always get 2 sleeves, or I get like some little touch-up tattoos, as you guys can see like right here. So these are all the tattoos I have. I have the 3 roses. I have 5 of the regular roses, because I usually add those like throughout areas, like how you seen on that one, how there's little white areas you could touch up. The little rose and bandana one right here. They added, this is a new one right here, a poem on a parchment paper. A dove with like the clouds and shit. And then these are all sleeves right here, so you can see which sleeves I picked, and you guys can either use the same or just kind of use this as a guide to you know, just like help you in general with like placing your tattoos, which is what I'm making this video for. I don't want you guys technically to just sit here and copy my exact tattoo format. I want you guys to kind of add like, you know, your own little twist to it. So what I'm gonna do now is fast forward through me like placing these tattoos, and then I'm gonna show y'all the key points that I put them on. And yeah, that's pretty much it, because until superstar 1 I cannot add nothing on my chest, neck, or back. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward the video again, and then y'all will see the placements of the tattoos. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. With the sleeves, it makes it a lot easier too, so it's not gonna be as much customization on just my arms. But when I get to the chest tattoo tutorial and all like the back and stuff, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, and you guys will see that at a later time once I hit superstar 1. I think I'm about to be pro 1 right now on the 2nd day of playing. So yeah, make sure you guys follow all the social medias, the Twitch and everything, and I'm gonna show y'all the things at the end. So I'm just fast forward to that right now. So real quick, I'm cutting into this video right quick to just talk about this. So if you can see, like right there at like the middle of my arm, like where my elbow is, you can see like that straight line. I don't know if that's just like a glitch right now for 2K, but you can see like any way I move the tattoos, it's almost like just kind of like ignoring that little line and keeping, you know, just like that separation, which is really ugly. So I'm hoping I could fix that. But just like fair warning to everyone out here that's watching that video, as I'm doing this recording, I am aware of it, and so I'm gonna try my best to like cover it up. But if not, I'm just gonna go ahead and save the tattoos and then hope 2K fixes it, which might not be the best solution because y'all already know how 2K, Ronnie, and the development team with Mike Wang and all them are about updating shit like this. So yeah, just keep that in mind if like the sleeves aren't working perfectly like that. But yep, so yeah, we're gonna get back to the sim, or the fast forward, so that I could get through this and show y'all exactly how I play some. So yeah. Alright, so what it looks like actually, now that I'm cutting back into this video, it looks like it's just a problem with these two sleeves combining. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of put roses and some other tattoos to like touch up on that little area to keep the, like, you know, just the continuity of the tattoo going all the way around instead of it having that blank little area. So yeah, I think that's the easiest way you could solve it, is just like either get some roses or just it just depends. Like to me, I like the roses, I like how they look just in general on the tattoo. So you can use a couple roses, and luckily the roses aren't too expensive. It doesn't look like you'll need to use too many. You could just use like 3 or 4 and probably get away with like covering it up. So yeah, just whatever you guys want to use, you guys can, to, you know, cover that part up. So you know, just like whatever you guys want to use to cover that up. You don't have to copy me and use a rose. You can use like different tattoos. I'm just gonna use the roses because I'm gonna save the other stuff for the left arm. So what y'all can see, I'm gonna keep cutting into this video to kind of like guide y'all, because in my last couple tattoo tutorials I like guided people, but I didn't do it too much to explain like kind of what I'm doing. So basically what I did right there to cover that, I added 3 roses on the right bicep, scrolling down. Then I added the rose and bandana to kind of make the roses flow, and then I added the 3 rows under it, so it's kind of like a rose sleeve, I guess you would say, on that little inside part. And then it has the 2K sleeve with like the scripture and the star thing, which you might not see too much of now that I'm going back. I want to go back and kind of look and see, and I don't really think you're actually going to see too much of it, so I might take this off. I don't want to take it off though, just because sometimes when you take them off, actually yes, we are going to take it off. Okay, as you can see, bro, it literally did not do anything. So look, that sleeve is still fluent, so I don't know what was going on with that. So you actually can save some VC there because that's a 9K sleeve. So using this right here is 9K, the assortment sleeve too. And then you go down to these roses right here with the rose and bandana, and that's gonna be, I think the roses are like 200 each, the rose and bandana is maybe 500. So instead of spending 18K there on one sleeve, you ended up probably spending around 11 to 12. So yeah, that's like another little save. So I guess we just figured that out together, and now I'm gonna start working on the left hand sleeve. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward it again at a slow pace so y'all can maintain watching it and keeping up with everything. And yeah. So cutting back in right now, what I'm thinking about doing with this one is kind of making this sleeve kind of like, because if you see with this one, I'm not going to save it real quick, but you can see with this one, it kind of has like the figure of people throughout it. I don't know if that's like a Greek god or anything, but what I'm going to kind of do is combine all these like holy looking things. So like the dove, the parchment paper with the poem. I might throw a rose in there just to like cover up something a little bit. And I think I'm going to throw this assortment sleeve, so I'm going to double up with these, spending a little bit more VC than I probably should. But I think I'm going to like how it comes out, just because I think like that little I think the little like the theme of it will be pretty clean, because like the right sleeve, or my right arm sleeve is like, it's not really any, you know, it's just kind of like that random like 2K sleeve, and it has like the 2 on it right there with like the stars, a spider web, basketball, Then I have like the rose sleeve on the inside to like fill up where it didn't take place. So that's more of just like a filler sleeve. And like I said, with these sleeves, you can be creative, don't get me wrong, but for me, I like my sleeves to like be completely full, and I don't want to keep building it with a bunch of tattoos. So that's why I really like how they added the sleeves for you know, just for like putting shit together instead of you having to add a bunch of shit, because then it gets like really repetitive. So these sleeves add a lot of depth and just detail to your tattoos, and then you just have to go in there and add like the little detail, in my opinion. Some people are like, oh, your tattoo videos aren't that creative because you're just adding sleeves and putting them together. Well, I mean, if you go around the park, how many motherfuckers do you see with horrible tattoos and they just throw a sleeve on or something? So it's obviously some talent to putting these tattoos together or making them look good. So yeah, for the most part, I would say just try to keep a consistent theme with your tattoos so that they just don't look like crazy and just stupid, because it's a lot of people's tattoos out there that just look fucking ridiculous, and it's just, yeah. So like I said, I don't think I'm using that parchment or the other sleeve though, just because it was a little too big and I wouldn't really see it. So I think I'm just gonna go with this one. And as you can see, like on his shoulders right there, it's going to be kind of like cutting off, which is kind of the hit you have to take until you can get chest tattoos. Then you can go in and fill all that type of stuff in, which I will show you guys once that tutorial is able to come out. But for now, what I'm just going to do with this is actually just like kind of probably something like this. Actually, this is probably like the best I can get it without making anything too big. Hold on, I gotta line it up. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. So yeah, I think this is the best I can get it. I don't like how it's going onto my hand a little bit like that, so I'll probably add something right there on my hand to kind of touch it up. But so you can see this sleeve pretty much covered most of his arm actually, except the little inner side right there, and then on the back side of right here. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna go in and add like those little theme shit. So now I'm gonna add the little theme like the parchment paper and all this type of stuff. Just to, you know, give it, like I said, I'm going to try to keep it at that type of theme. And the good thing about these is you guys make sure that you layer your tattoos properly. So as you can see, this is for like the people that are kind of like new to 2K or like maybe new to adding tattoos to your player. Whatever you put on first is going to be the first layer, like obviously, but you know, it's just some people aren't used to creating tattoos and like visualizing ahead of time. So always put your sleeves first and see like what is left open, and then you can go in there and you see how I have that thing now and it's just perfectly sitting over it. And now I can go in and add some more stuff along the bottom side and everything will flow perfectly, because that's just how it go. I'm gonna be cutting it out and just adding some roses along his forearm right here. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good actually, the roses along the forearm. So here, let me go in. I'm gonna go in and just see how the rest of this sleeve looks. I'm not gonna actually add this, I don't think. See how that gradient kicks in unless it's huge. So the gradient doesn't matter when it gets to like when it's bigger, because you can cover it up. But when it's a layer outside, it's gonna matter, because then it's covering up certain areas of your tattoo, and it's gonna be, you know, it's just gonna be in the way, because if you're trying to throw like certain layers onto your tattoo again, that gradient is gonna cover it, and you're not gonna be able to add those certain layers unless you want to have the gradient a part of the tattoo. See, like this dove, I could technically put him right here in that little, like the front of your elbow, but then it would cut out. See, like there's like a person right there looking up to like the Greek god dude, and it's like I'm probably gonna go in there after and touch that up with something small after this video is done with. So yeah, I think this is what I'm going with right here. It shouldn't probably be too much. Like I said, just gotta back out right here, get inked. What did we spend? 27,000 VC on 2 sleeves. That's not bad. Last year I think I spent around 50K on 2 sleeves. So we're gonna go ahead and ink that, and y'all boys gonna see the outcome of it. You know what I'm saying? We inky in this bitch. Finally got the face tat on the face scan. Hey, you talking about? Yeah, you feel me? Okay, so as y'all can see, the tattoos are live. I'm gonna go in the shade because for some reason 2K is stupid and made the tattoos really light on the gradient. So yeah, y'all can see the tattoos right here. That Bible scripture kind of looks like a plain spot on that, so I'm probably gonna go touch that up actually after I cut this video, and I want to touch up a couple things. But for the main part, this is gonna be my sleeves for 2K, except me adding very small details, like probably adding lane on my arms or something like that. So yeah, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I talked and walked you guys through a little bit more than I usually do on my tattoo tutorials, and if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all subscribe, turn notifications on, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitch. I stream, like I said, 4 to 5 times a week, for the most part 2K, scary games, whatever y'all want to see me play. Make sure y'all go follow me on that, and make sure y'all ready for some more 2K content. We're gonna bring y'all funny moments, like top Twitch moments, all that type of shit, jump shots, whatever y'all want to see. Make sure y'all comment below on this video. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe again, and we out this thing big.